Hi, my name is Robert. Please read the comments in the About section of this video. It has valuable information and updates. My YouTube channel has a disclaimer video that I encourage you to watch. And please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you found what you're looking for. Thank you very much for watching.
In this video, we're going to replace a power steering pump in a C70. First thing I did was remove the air tube that comes off the air box to the radiator. Next, I'm going to remove the top of it so that I can have access to the serpentine belt to get that serpentine belt tensioner. Next, you need to reach down to the serpentine belt tensioner. You're going to either need a T55 or I believe it may be a 12 millimeter to get that loose. The old style's 12 or 14 millimeter and the new style is the T55. Take special note of the routing of the serpentine belt. Let me go ahead and explain to you how that goes through. From the tensioner, the belt comes up and over the power steering pump. Then it goes down under the air conditioning compressor. It goes around the bottom of the air conditioner compressor, then up over the alternator. From the alternator, it goes down under the crank and then back over the crank to the tensioner. So that's the routing, and let me draw you a picture of that. This one has a new style serpentine belt tensioner, so we're going to stick the T55 down there and knock the belt loose. Next, you want to take the 3 bolts loose from the front of the pump, and you get them through the sprocket. There's one there, one down below, and then one here. So you got 3 12 millimeter bolts that bolts the pump to the bracket. Now I have all 3 screws out. It is totally loose. Now I'm going to swap the lines over to the replacement pump. So I'm going to break this loose with a crescent wrench. I'm not sure if it'll be a 15 or what, but let's go ahead and break that top nut loose and screw it into the replacement pump. Before you pull all 3 bolts out of the front, you want to go ahead and break that bolt loose on the pressure line. Next, remove all 3 bolts from the front of the pump. Then I took the front hose loose, pulled it out, and I caught the fluid that came out of it in this cup here. So I took the cup, put it under, then I tilted the pump forward to pour out what else was in the pump to catch it from getting down into the alternator. Also to save it, to reuse it if you want to. Yeah, that power steering fluid looks pretty bad. It's possible that it's burnt. It'd probably be a good idea to go ahead and replace the fluid. Drain the bottle out and the lines out and replace it with fresh fluid. Next, I'm going to go ahead and unscrew the pump line, pressure line from the pump. And as you can see, I put the other hose on the replacement pump. So I'm going to screw it in there once I swap them out in their positions that they're in. Alright, next you ease the line out. Try not to destroy the seal. Work the pump out from the bracket. Work the replacement pump in place so that it drops in place, and then get that line started back in there. Try not to damage that seal. And the best way to get some of this stuff done a little quicker is to grow an extra set of hands. That always helps. Once the pump's in place and your 2 lines are on, go ahead and thread your 3 bolts in, get them started and tighten down. I don't know the torque value. I would probably say around 12 foot-pounds. Then once you get the front 3 bolts tightened down through the pump pulley, go ahead and tighten your 2 lines up. Now we got the serpentine belt back on the tensioner, and we got the hoses tight. Before you start it up, make sure that your reservoir is topped off. Alright, here comes the start. See if our noise disappears. we still have a noise. It must be the alternator.
If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.